How y'all doing? I just wanted to talk to y'all, because, some people think I'm crazy, you know what I'm saying? But I don't think nothing wrong with me. Because, I have to second guess some decisions that I'll be making. Because, it's two places that I don't want to go. Hell and jail. So a lot of times, people be presenting opportunities and I be wanting to participate in all of this type of stuff, y'all. But I have to think about it. I have to check myself. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm not going to put myself in no type of situation where I got to put my hands behind my back and surrender my freedom. So it's a lot of things that I just cannot be around. It's a lot of people that I just can't mess with no more. Now, I got to stand before the Lord at the end of times, and I got to answer for what I do. I already got enough to answer for. So, therefore, I have to reconsider a lot of scenarios that I want to be involved in. Which means sometimes I got to rock by myself. Do I like it? Nah, I don't like it. That means sometimes I got to stop messing with folks. Not eventually, like, I'm 52, like ASAP. I was thinking, I was having a conversation with the Lord, you know what I'm saying, about some things that's going on in my life, you know what I'm saying? And the Lord was talking to me like he was right there. You know what he said? He said, all right, you asking me about this stuff, and I'm giving you the answers that I need to give you. And I was like, okay, Lord, He say, but is you listening, though? Because, see, most of the time in your young days, you wasn't paying no attention. I'm going to need you to listen. So I was like, okay, Lord. So the Lord say, I told the Lord a couple of things. I'm not going to get into it. Some of it's kind of personal or whatever. That's for when, we have a live chat, when people stop hating and start following the channel. Because, I even asked my family and stuff to follow the channel. They told me stop sending them all that content and this, that, and the other. I'm like, oh, okay. So when y'all want somebody to support y'all selling drugs or y'all human trafficking people, or y'all got this new bootleg product that y'all trying to put on the street, y'all want some family support. But when I'm doing something that's productive and I'm trying to get some support for one of my online projects or a competition that I done in, oh, I'ma block you. You filling up my inbox. Okay. So I'm only child, right? Okay, so I didn't get the social skill. The skill that people that have siblings and all that kind of stuff. They know how to laugh and socialize. I don't have that skill. The doctors told me, I ain't gonna tell you what kind of doctors, because I'm pretty sure you can figure that, right? You smart. They told me stay away from people. That's a lonely life, you know what I'm saying? Like having to stay away from people because of your temper or because of your PTSD angle, whatever they want to call it. PTSD is what they call it. Whatever. So, I was talking to the Lord today. I told you I was talking to the Lord. And I had wanted to participate in this activity, right? So, I kept talking to the Lord, and I was kind of like getting on the Lord's nerves. I know I was, because he said, nah, I done already told you, and you know what type of body you in. I made you. that you really just don't like messing with people. You're an introvert. You like staying to yourself. You really don't like socializing with other people, and you force yourself. And then when you get agitated, it end up being either a fight. You're gonna wake up and book in, and it's just gonna end up bad. So you need to stay your ass at home. And I was like, but I want to be a part of something. The Lord say, look, then you just asked me about this situation. I said, well, yeah. Stay your dumb ass at home. Because you know you don't like to socialize. You don't even like going to church talking to people and having maybe well, where you from? And this and you get mad. And I do. Because I be like, why? What difference? Is this an interview? Like, am I going to get paid for answering all these questions that you is asking me? But you know, people with normal brains, they call that socializing. I call that being all up in my business. I call that why you want to know. Is you them laws? You the feds? You trying to catch me up on some type of warrant that I got from back in the day that y'all just drawed up? I don't know. Am I paranoid? I don't know. Am I? So the end result of that was stay my ass at the house. For real. You know what I'm saying? When you got your own son, when you got your own cousin, when you got your own people hating on you, what would you expect from a stranger? Just saying. Just saying. My own child told me, look, mama, I don't know why you praying for me because we don't believe in the same God. I took you to church, oh Lord. I didn't even ask him what God he believed in because I didn't want to know. I didn't want to know. I knew he was a little weirdo when he was a kid, you know. But I still took him and did what I could, you know what I'm saying? I did my best. That kids don't come with no manual like a car. I did my best. What do you want me to do? See, I know some kids ride with they mama. They don't care. Mama could be ratchet. They don't care. They're going to roll with mama. Not that one. He ain't loyal. They ain't loyal. Why I couldn't get some loyal kids? I know some of my kin folks that's ratchet, just bottom of the barrel, jump out the dumpster ratchet. They kids roll with them. Whatever, however, legal, illegal, they roll with their mama. Not my two piece in a side piece. Not my two in the possible. In my family, they real messed up. You know what I'm saying? They be getting mad at me for saying this. They don't want to talk to me because I don't smoke weed no more. I ain't on the pole stripping no more, so I ain't got no extra money to buy them no beer and cigarettes. Today is Keep It Real Day. Today, Keep It Real Day. This is a comedy special, but these are some, everybody be like, girl, you need to be a comedian. I'm going to be a comedian today. Because if it's funny to you, go ahead and laugh, but this is my life. It's funny, it's humorous. But it's my life, though, that I be telling y'all about. So tune in next time for another comedy special skit about my fucked up life. Love you. No filter. Because I'm tired of these people pimping me with they watermarks. I'm learning. Bye. Subscribe, man. Subscribe. For real. I deserve to be subscribed. If I subscribe to you and I look on there, you see me subscribe to you, I'm just saying. Subscribe back.